See, now everything right in this small area, it all looks natural. There's, obviously a few things that are laying down, all possible dead trees that, but there are none. And then when we start getting up here, we see these dead trees once again laying, perhaps against another tree. We got two smaller dead trees in an X pattern right here coming across. A few arcs around the area. And, and we're not talking about just one side. We have X patterns on this side as well. And the arcs, it all goes on and on. And now, I mean, we can look at some of these and we can see that some have actually been cut by humans. And then we can see other things, such as this, where trees are bent over one another, and suggesting that, that arc, it means something, of course. Okay, here we are a little further down the road, the northern road, and what we're going to notice here is that every tree that you see down back there is facing one direction. And you can see that these trees aren't simply there because they're fallen over. There's a reason for that. They're all facing to the south, towards, my home area. And what it appears is that, you know, like I said before, you can see little branches broken, twigs snapped off, things like that, that nothing can actually enter this side or that side of the forest without making noise and alerting them to your presence. Now, I'm going back here as loud as I can be because I want them to know I'm coming. If they want to walk away, that's fine. I'm not out to film them today. What I'm out to do is explain to people how the forest signs work. Okay, people, here we are again, a little further down the road, and what we're looking at is kind of a half-made teepee structure or something like that. Now, I can understand somebody would say, well, it's all dead wood, it's all dead trees laying over, but what I'd like people to understand is these are all facing certain directions. It's all, it's not all, it doesn't make sense to us. Or, even a biologist or, a forestry ranger, can look at these and think nothing of it, but, when they look at it, they'll say, well, that's kind of odd. That's peculiar. Um, and what we get into is all kinds of trees laying down like that, and something of the sort. Okay, people, I am a little nervous right now. What we're doing is we're trying to go just only so far back here because that's their nesting area. But what we're hearing is we had some deep thump footsteps over here, and from this direction we're hearing some whoops, and they're real deep. My nephew here is hearing them as well, so we're getting a little nervous. We're going to try and finish this segment and get the heck out of here, because I personally know they're back here. Just keep walking. Okay, people, we are not going to be able to finish this segment. We're heading straight to the van right away. We're getting whoops, tree snaps, things like that back in the woods. Both of us are scared. I'm not going to be able to finish this today. It's starting to rain. We're just going to get the heck out of here, go home, and I'll try to finish the segment another time. We're probably not seeing anything, but I believe that right now we're being shadowed by two. Did you see something?
Heard walking.
Huh?
Heard walking.
Back over here. Yeah, they're following us. Let's get in the van.
You ain't lying.
It's springtime. They probably had their babies. They have something to protect. And I don't want to jeopardize my life today.